Hi! In this episode, I will address one of the most asked questions to me over the years. It is how to get your eyeliner straight on both eyes. So first of all, you need the right tools. This would probably be all the tools you'll ever need. So if you know you don't need some of the steps, it's okay, you can eliminate some of them. So I have a flat eyeliner brush, super important. I have a gel eyeliner brush and a smudge eyeliner brush. So these are the three brushes. It is really important to get good quality brushes, especially when you're doing makeup around your eye area, because the good quality ones won't poke your eye out. Ouch. Yeah, so make sure you have good quality brushes and make sure they're always clean before you use them. So you want to clean it right before, maybe about 5 minutes before, either with some alcohol or some brush cleaner, so that way you're not doing it right before you put it on, otherwise it's not fully dried and then it'll sting your eyes and cause redness, which we don't want because then the redness makes us look tired. And the makeup products we'll need would be a pencil eyeliner, or you can also choose to do the foam tip ones. I like the pencil one, so I'm going to use that one. A gel eyeliner, and also a powder eyeliner. So in my palette here, I actually have a black that I like using and also a brown I like using. I'm going to use a black today. Make sure you're right in front of the mirror and you have good lighting. Natural or artificial doesn't matter for the eyeliner, but I guess natural would always be better. And make sure you have a good countertop so that your elbow is on and your hand will be steady. If you need to tilt your chin up a bit, you can tilt your chin up if it helps you look and see your line better. So the biggest no-no for a beginner that wants to learn how to do their eyeliner is to really take a pencil and draw a line. So that really rarely works unless you have, just really good combination of everything with skin and pencil and everything. But usually that doesn't work, and that's why our lines get a little bit uneven. So instead of trying to even out both eyes to begin with, what you want to do is just actually trace along your lash line. So we're not going to trace above the lash line, we're going to go right in the lash line. So take your brush, you can actually do it wet or dry. If you want to do it wet, just have a little bowl of water and dip a very little bit of water into it. With a little bit of water, it gives you a little bit more intensity for when you use it with a powder. So tap it into your dark colored eyeliner powder, just a very, very small amount, because a little goes a long way. It's easier to build instead of removing once you have it on. If you feel like you have too much, just dab it off onto a tissue. If you're not sure, dab it off and just grab another little bit. You just need this ever slightest dab. So when we start, you can start in the inner or outer lash line. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to start with the outer one. I think it'll show on the camera a little bit easier. And as you see, I'm just dabbing. So I'm not even drawing a straight line. Usually if you do a straight line, what would happen is the powder will flake anyways and go into your eye, which will cause irritation. But if you actually dab, you actually get more control. If you want to wiggle it by 1 millimeter each, that works really good too. And that will give you the depth and intensity that you want. So already we have a very straight line on this side. So we're going to do the same on the other side. So again, I'm not even going to compare both eyes. I'm just going to dab right at the lash line. And filling in the gaps in between your eyelashes actually defines your eyes even more. So this is always a good step to do first if you want to. But later on when you do get it more advanced, you can actually skip this step. This step just kind of sets the baseline for you to trace on top of with your next liner. So some people would actually be okay with this, and this is enough eyeliner for them. Yeah, but for me, I want to show you how to do it with an eyeliner pencil as well. So if you want to take your pencil, you would actually just trace right on top. And again, not in a straight line, but wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. When you wiggle, it actually is easier on your skin and you get more accuracy. And you can wiggle back and forth just by a few millimeters at a time, a little bit more so than when we did the last step. And there you go, so easy. Perfectly straight line. And then we'll do that on the other side. On the other side, again, you would just trace on top, but I'm just gonna show you with the gel liner, just for fun. It would be exactly the same step, whether you choose the gel liner or the pencil liner. Add a little bit of product on, a little goes a long way, and we're just gonna work it in. Make sure your elbow is straight and flat on the countertop. Once you get more advanced, you'll actually be able to do it without the countertop. But in the meantime, for practicing, the countertop is pretty foolproof. It makes life so much easier. Oops. And we'll just line a little bit more. If you want a more intense liner, you can go back for another layer of application, right? Whichever you prefer. Now you can kind of compare both eyes and see if you have the same amount of eyeliner or both, just to tweak it a little bit to make sure that looks more even. And there you go. That's how you make your upper eyeliner look really even. So whatever's left over on your brush, actually, you can actually just put on your lower eyeliner. I'm sorry, lower lash line, if you want to put it there as well. So taking either brush, just dust really lightly where your lower lash line is. You don't need to redip it. If you want like a lot of color, then yes, then redip it. But otherwise, you could just use what's left over. That way you won't get, too much, because your lower lash line actually needs a little bit less than your upper one usually. And just kind of sweep it a little bit back and forth on the lashes. And that's really it. Pretty simple, huh? So have fun practicing. I look forward to seeing you at our next episode. And please subscribe. Click the link below and let us know how it goes with you.